Hello comrade, this will be the unboxing video of Junlai or Winson 632 Ebonite. I received the same box as when I was reviewed the Winson 6, I was reviewed the 630, and I was wondering why there's a hero type on this package. So I did a bit history research. I will explain that later. And as you may know, Hero is founded in 1947 in Shanghai, and that company, then the whole nation was liberated and take over in 1949. Then it goes through a series of nationalization, and if you know what nationalization will be like, refer to the East Germany. Then they will tell you it's something very similar happened. For example, like $3 to buy the whole share of your company, something extra, something like that. And so the time it comes to 2003, the Hero bankrupt, and also the Winson was also bankrupt, and it was more or less, it was taken over by a company, but that company was owned by the state. So strictly speaking, now the Hero Group was a state-run company, very much like the Pelican nowadays. You know, the majority of the share of the Pelican nowadays is owned by a German fund, sometimes some local county fund, but I see that as a state run anyway, because same as the Zeiss. Anyone familiar with the name Zeiss, the optical company? And when the state owned the majority of the share, the brand is there to stay, and it will never bankrupt whatsoever. It will never bankrupt commercially. So in 2003, the Hero was taken over by a state-run fund, and also the Winson was also under the Hero Group at that time. But it was literally 10 years later. It was 2013. So it was 2013, and there is a guy called Zhang Heming. He set up something called Shanghai Green Stationery, and the Junlai was his brand that time. In 2003, he started trading online. Mostly he was like selling the new old stock he bought from the Hero. So here comes and he also got the license to use the license of the Winson 6 series from the Hero Group. That's why it's that you will see the pen. Sometimes some pens come from, it got the name on the Junlai and Winson 6. It was used interchangeably. So that is basically the history. The license will keep valid until 2028. So the license for Mr. Zhang to use Winson 6 series will end in 2028. That was literally less than 4 years, 3 years strictly speaking. And what Mr. Zhang is planning is he will use Junlai more often. I also talked to Mr. Zhang. I get this history from him. And visit my blogspot. I will put the whole list of the history in my blogspot. Okay, that's 4 minutes. Listen to my history recap. So let's do the unbox. So okay, now you know why it's called Hero from the Hero tape on the box of Winson or Junlai. I will call it Junlai more often. Now this is not an ordinary pen review. This is a pen review from a knife channel. Look at that. So that is my little letter opening knife. It's not very handy. That knife is too small to open this. I will try to get a smaller knife next time, if I have one. Fresh. The pen was launched yesterday. Crap. That's the receipt. Let's see. Oh, they got my name on. Bloody hell. But what I can show you is here. That's literally $180. You will pay more, definitely. You will pay more for that. And that was yesterday. It was printed. It was shipped out yesterday. It was launched. It was launched the day before yesterday. It was launched very late in the evening. Let's look. Wow, a lacquer box. Look at that. That's fancy. Wow. Wow. Well, there are some very light scratch on the top of the box, but it's okay. That's the logo of Wingsun. Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. This color in Chinese, it's called Fanta. Orange juice. Yes. Look at that beauty. 632. So highly polished. That's the ancient Chinese character using 2,000 years ago. 2,000 years ago, in the Qing dynasty. As you may recall, there's a pen from Hongdian. It's called Qing. Yeah, it was literally from that period. It was a character being standardized in that period. That type of character is called Xiaozhuan, and this specific character is Junlai, the initial of Junlai. Okay, because on YouTube, most people don't realize what that is. They think that is a pattern or something. No, that is not a pattern. That's an Asian character. Beautiful, beautiful. Let me smell it. No, it didn't smell anything. I expected some funny smell from it, but no, it didn't smell anything. It's beautiful. Look at that. It's a 18 character gold. 18 character gold with a 18 character gold 40 number 8 nib. Can you see it? and it's a piston filler. Damn, why it's so tight? Oh, very smooth. Very smooth. Very well made. That's perfect. As you can see from the line, it's not a simple curve. It's the widest from here. That it's the, as you can see, it taped down in here, then it widened up a bit down the bottom. So delicate, so well made. Oh, my nib is it's the standard, just standard 18 character gold. It's not some fancy long blade or heartbeat or string phone stuff. It's just a standard nib. That's why it's only $180. If you want string phone stuff, it's even much more. But the nib looks perfect. Yeah, looks perfect to me. Amazing. Amazing. Much better value than those Japanese crap. I was told the hand section you can also screw off. Once you screw off the section bit, once you screw off the section bit, it becomes an eyedropper. No, it's not. It looks like the section could be screw down. Ah, yes. It's so tight, but it's okay. Oh, look at that beauty. Look at that. Very. That's the piston. You see? Oh, make sure you don't overdo it. Oops, I believe I overdo it. Oh shit. I will need a bit help to push the piston backing a bit. That's one of the pitfall of when you will play around this pen. If you eyedrop it, yeah? If you eyedrop it, leave the piston in the end. Of course, if you eyedrop it, you won't be able to do stupid thing like I just did. You won't be able to push the piston all the way up. Okay, I will come back with it fixed. That will be very quick. Okay, issue fixed. What I also noticed, yeah, for this hard rubber pen, and the inside chamber of it, the ink better not to contact with the hard rubber directly. And the inside of it, there was an inner layer of the thinner plastic. You can see from here. That black thin layer need to be there to prevent direct connection with the between the ink and the hard rubber. So that's quite a lot of stuff goes on for the hard rubber pen. That's why it's so expensive. Now there's the O-ring. Nice. Let's have that back on. It's not greased anyway. Currently it's not greased. I will put some grease on later. Currently it's dry. All dry. It's unlike other Junlai, because other Junlai I received, oh my god, it was like just being deep fried. Inside of it, very. Look at that thing, it's just beautiful. Beautiful. the inside of the chamber, no issue. You see on the pen it says Junlai, Junl, no Winson or WS or, but on the might still find the Winson stuff. Probably not. No, that's the Victor. It's another brand that was set up by Mr. Zhang, owned by the Shanghai Green. I know it's confusing, but that's the way it is. But in the bottom of it says Junl. So you will never find anything Wing Sun apart from the box over here. That's the only Wing Sun logo you will find on this pen. Apart from that, everything of it is Junlai, as it will be from the near future. Do you still remember the 2013? What I talk about the 2013? It's when the Junlai or Shanghai Green start doing online trade. Let's see what else in the box. I bet there's a menu in Chinese. Can you read the Chinese? Oh, it also comes with a free wrench. That's good, because that thing cost me, I forgot how much, but I paid for one. But now I receive a free one. It's okay. Do you remember the V thing I remember on the nib? Now look at here. Vector. Vector is another brand owned by Shanghai Green. Gerling, you see here, Gerling, Shanghai Green. I know you can't read it, that's why I'm translating it to you. That's why on the nib it said a V, Vector, Junlai. Now the rest I believe it will be in the Chinese. If you want to understand this menu, learn Chinese. Good for you, because most people in the world speak a second language. Here comes another V. You see the Victor here? VV. Let's call this pen VV then. VV. Hello VV. You see? VV. This pen in the same size, approximately the same size as my 630, my last video. Okay, let's jump to it. We're back for the size comparison. So here it is. So this is our VV, yeah, and this is the Sailor 1911 21K. 1911 Sailor, and that's the Mont Blanc 146. That's in fine, medium. I believe that's another medium. And that's the Pelican 800 M800. That's our VV. That's the Junlai 630. That's Jinhao 9016. That's also Jinhao 9019. That's the famous X159. That was also in exactly the same size as the Mont Blanc 149. Maybe I should put it here. More straightforward. Okay, so you will see our VV with this from the same maker, Junlai. They featuring the same top finial, and because it's hard rubber, and you will see this bit over here, you will see it's in spiral based towards the center. That's more obvious. You will see here. It's so beautiful. Let's see the, okay, so that's the overall size comparison. Let's see the nib. That's a number 8 nib. That's in steel. That's also a number 8 nib. That will be in 18 character gold. You will see that. The overall shape will be, I will see the overall shape very identical, but the steel nib seem to be a bit more width. A wider in compared with the 18 character gold nib. And on the feed, that's a number 1 molded number 1. That's number 4. And the feed, I believe it's also in exactly the same material. And both of this pen was equipped with the low ink refill position, which means the ink level you just dip the pen, the ink level just above the breathing hole, you were able to draw the link. Refer to my video here. Then in that video that I will explain all. And for the diameter, you will see these two pens almost the same. I will say almost the same exactly. But the 630 is almost the same. But 630 slightly bigger than the 632. So let's conclude this video. This pen is not cheap. That's almost $200 for a Chinese pen. Because when you think of Chinese pen, you believe that's a Junlai. If it's a Junlai, how much that was? $5 probably. That was a $5. That's a $200. In your most Chinese pen is only $5, but suddenly here comes a Chinese pen costs $200. Let's put it in this way. That's a $200 Chinese, almost $200 if you go for the Junlai. And that's the Japanese one. I also got other sailor that will cost the piston version of this pen. I can't find it at the moment. That was cost roughly the same as this. Our VV. I will say our VV definitely deliver better value. Because of course the costing structure is different. China is able to make things give you much better value than the Japanese. Well, you might argue the Japanese give you better quality. In the past, the Chinese do make some crap pens, and it's like $2, $3 kind of crap, and they leak in own right. But nowadays, when it comes to 2024, the things was obviously it's different, especially when you have a pen like this. Really, I believe that will be the most best value gold pen you will ever have. And currently, much better than those Japanese. Yeah, it's not leather etched, it's engraved. So nice. Okay, I believe that's all I want to talk about with our VV. Let me remember you again why I call this pen VV. You see here, VV from Junlai. And also forget about Winston. Winston will be gone, will be abandoned by Mr. John. And I will post my detailed history study of the Winston or Junlai on my blogspot. The address is in my in the description. Okay, I believe that's all what I want to talk about in this video. Thank you for watching. That will be a very long video. And bye.